Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Powerstroke Central episode. Today we got the roomie, CK, with us. We're trying to get out of this little pickled situation here. That's why.
Parking brakes
parking brakes on. Alright guys, so we're actually headed to Walmart right now. I'm going to pick up a couple products that you guys can use actually to help keep your truck from gelling and keep your truck, or keep your 7.3 in good shape this winter. So me and Mr. Chris are going to head on over to Walmart here and see what we can find. I think I'm going to buy some House diesel treat. I've bought that in the past, and I'm also going to buy some funnel too, so I can pour it into the truck and make sure everything's good. So stay tuned here. We're going to catch up with you guys at Walmart. So stay tuned. Alright everybody, so we are actually walking to the Walmart, or the section where they have the House diesel oil. Chris had to go to the restroom, so he went to the restroom, and now we're headed on over to the section here where we're gonna get the diesel treat. I'll show y'all guys, and let's hop over there. So there's House diesel treat over here. This is cheap stuff. So this is it right here, guys. It is diesel treat anti-gel. So what happens in the wintertime is, oh, we got our boy with us. He made it back. What happens in the wintertime, guys, is, or the diesel will actually gel up, and it'll be harder to start, and it probably won't even start if it starts gelling. That's if it gets like really, really cold. I'm talking like 5 degrees or lower. I put this in there last year, and I basically do this every year, but luckily I put it in last year because it got down to like 5 degrees last year. It was like one of the coldest winters in San Antonio. So luckily I put it in there and everything worked great. And as you guys saw, I'll pop up a little video right now. I'm gonna turn it on. See how this light's on? These are my glow plug. I'm gonna let these sit for a second, wait to start here. I'm gonna wait till that turns off. I'm gonna give it a good trusty rip now here. Oh, she fired, baby. The cold start went great. So we're gonna put this in there, and I also need to change out the batteries too, so that'll be a future video. And I need to change out the water pump too. But lots of stuff to do. But right now we're gonna be preparing for the winter. So I'm gonna buy this in a funnel, and we're gonna check back out, and we're gonna go back to the house or go back to the apartment, put this stuff in there. So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys how to do that.
You ever gotten a Gorilla Grip before?
Gorilla Grip?
Yeah, it's a good service.
I've never gotten Gorilla Grip before. That was a little awkward, but anyways, we're gonna go find a funnel here now, so let's go. We got CK behind us. He started a podcast, guys, so leaving the sports podcast down below because Powerstroke Central channel is popping right now. We should give some of that free promotion to my boy here, so I'll leave the link where you can go watch it or listen to it down below. Oh, hell. Got this guy right here. Bang. That'll do. Back to the apartment.
$10.
Welcome back to another Powerstroke. Oh wait, we already filmed an intro for this video. I forgot. We're back here at the apartment. We are back from Walmart. It's the next morning, actually, or next evening. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I do to make sure that my 7.3 starts in the winter, pretty much. I'm gonna run down a couple of things I got a list on my phone, and let's dive right into it here. So the first thing I wanna show y'all guys, I did buy that House diesel treat. I'll put that in second. I wanted to show you guys how to find the glow plug on your 7.3 because especially a lot of you northerners up there that have 7.3s, it's gonna get really cold and your truck's not gonna start if you don't have the glow plug in. So for those of y'all wondering, the glow plug is actually located in the bottom area, like right below the bumper. You don't even really need to undo the hood. So we can just, I will have to redo that. It's actually gonna be right below your bumper here, and it's actually gonna be this plug right here. You're just gonna plug this into an outlet on your house or on your apartment, pretty much like you would if you were just gonna plug in some lights or something. You'd plug it in right there at that bottom part. Plug that in overnight. Make sure you keep it in there overnight. Actually, one time in Colorado, it got all the way down to like 8 degrees or like 5 degrees, and I plugged that in. We had to plug that in because my batteries were weak, and so that is the only way we actually got the 7.3 started. So let's go to open her up here. Oh wait, I already got it open. Oh wait, no, we're gonna put the House diesel treat. Fuck, sorry. Okay guys, so the next thing is actually going to be the House diesel treat I bought yesterday at the good old Walmart, but I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. So you're gonna take our funnel here. I'm gonna read what this kind of really does. It mainly stops gelling in the engine, and I think you're supposed to put it in there every year. Let me read it. Prevents deposits, removes water, alcohol free. Put it in every year so that way you don't have to resort to this if it's gonna be a last option. 1 ounce, so it says for every ounce, 5 gallons, 64 ounce bottle, 320 gallons. So this is a 30-gallon tank. So I'm gonna need to put at least 2 ounces, or at least, not 2 ounces, at least 4 ounces here. That'd be 20 gallons. So it has a full tank right now. So if we put 5 ounces, that'll be 25. So we need to put 6. So we need to put 6 times 5. There we go. So I need to put 6 ounces in here. I'm just gonna kind of rough it. I'm assuming 6 ounces is gonna be about right around here. Here it smells like spray paint almost. Old diesel treat here. This is a DEF filter, so right about there, maybe a little more, just to, there we go. Maybe just add a little more, just to be safe. All right, yeah. Just kind of spilled some down there, so this is what it is on that part. So that's all we're gonna add there. Next time I fill it, I'm gonna put another set in. Okay, so as y'all guys know, because I do mention it in pretty much every single Powerstroke video, I have a hood lock on here. I usually put it lower than this. This isn't as high as it usually goes. It usually only goes to about right here, but I kind of loosened it up a little bit just so I could get to it easier in this video. But yeah, there's a hood lock on here, so I'm putting a lot of force on there and you can't get it up, guys. All right. So coolant wise, we're pretty low. I actually probably need to go pick some of this damn coolant up from the store. But for right now, I'm just gonna add a little bit more water in there. And then in the next time, guys, I'm actually gonna be putting this. So why I've been putting a lot more water recently is because the last time I filled it, it was actually coolant that you need to mix 50-50 with water. So I put a bunch of that coolant in, but I didn't add water. So kind of adding this water is gonna dilute it and balance it out. That's the last time I'm gonna be adding water to it. On the next episode you see, I'm gonna be actually buying coolant and adding it to the coolant. And then in the next episode after that, hopefully I'll be actually replacing this thing. So now that that's done, I'm actually gonna go grab a paper towel. I'm gonna check all the fluids. So that's another thing. Battery is also weak, guys, so I do need to replace that as well. I'll probably be doing that in another video. This winter, if it gets below, I'd say 30 degrees, it's definitely not starting with this battery in there, so that needs to be replaced ASAP before it gets like really, really cold. Or I go on like a really big trip somewhere to where it's gonna be colder in that state. Like if I go to Colorado or something, it's gonna be way colder in that state, so I'm gonna need to replace the battery for sure. But anyways, back on track, I'm gonna actually go get some oil or some paper towels, and we're gonna check the oil here. I'll show you guys how to check the oil in the 7.3 because some of you new timers don't really know how to do it. This is a great video for you. I'm gonna check the ATF, I'm gonna check the oil, and then I'm also gonna be checking all my other fluids, so stay tuned here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got a rag here. It's gonna be pulling our engine oil out. And mainly what I'm looking for, guys, is how clean the oil is and also how low the oil level is. Right now, pulling it straight out, it looks really good. You don't want it too dark, guys. If the oil's like pitch black, that's not good. It means there's a lot of dirt in your oil. But if it's just kind of like a light color like that, it's pretty solid. That's pretty good. It's a little bit overfilled. I've overfilled it. Last time I just went ahead and put 16 quarts in it instead of the 15 that it's recommended. Just because that was 4 gallons, I didn't really want to have to like measure it out. And it's okay to overfill it every now and then. I don't usually overfill it, but the oil does look good, as you guys can see right there. A little bit darker than I'd like, but I am due for an oil change pretty soon, so we're going to be going ahead and doing that. I'm about 2,000 miles on my oil change. I like to change it every 3,500 to 5,000 miles. I know a lot of you guys say that you got to change it longer, but if you guys want your truck to last, you got to change your oil regularly. That's like the #1 thing that I recommend y'all do, is change the oil every 3,500 to 5,000. ATF's a little bit different. I like to change mine 15,000 to 35,000 miles. This is where your ATF is right here. So your ATF is this long one right here. Usually you're supposed to check it running, but I just wanted to see what it looked like, and it looks fine. It's supposed to be like a light red color. And then this is where your checker is for your engine oil, and this is where you fill the engine oil. I have a bunch of videos on this. But anyways, I also have a horn right here, guys. That's where my kill switch is. I'll show you guys that. All right, guys, I'm a thief, okay? We got it. I already showed you guys a lot of that on the channel, so if you guys are a OG Powerstroke fan, you guys know that I have a kill switch on here. I have a bunch of stuff to make sure that a thief does not steal it. That's huge for me. I hate thieves and I do not want them to steal my truck. So yeah, battery, we got engine oil, we've got ATF, air filter, guys. So this is a big one. You want to make sure that this thing is not clogged up, which it is not. Usually if it is clogged up, there'll be like a little button right here, and if you press it, it'll shut it off. But I actually recently changed the air filter, and then that's kind of all the other fluids. We got the windshield wiper fluid right here. Everything else looks fine. Coolant, huge. So yeah, guys, that's kind of everything that I do to break down preparing my truck for the winter. I'm also going to be doing some more stuff in the future when it does start getting really, really cold. It's not like at that level of cold here in San Antonio where it's like an emergency to get everything replaced real quick. But once it hits the 30s, that's when I'm going to go into emergency mode and then replace everything all at once. That being said though, guys, I just wanted to check up on the fluid, make sure my truck was still working and looking good. We got the coolant, added a little bit of water in the coolant. So that being said though, guys, thank you for watching this Powerstroke Central video. I hope you guys guys enjoyed. We'll be doing more stuff like this in the future. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys on another one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch the next one, be up there or down there. And without further ado, peace out, fellas.